Hi, this is Wangel. In this short video tutorial, I will share with you how you can use Cisco Webex to have support your home-based learning endeavors. So Cisco Webex is a very useful tool. I've been using it for quite some time. Of course, we have institutional subscription, but right now they are offering it free for all users because of the COVID-19 situation. So I think you can use it to support your home-based learning. Uh, it allows you to do video conferencing, content sharing, chatting, and many other things. So I'll share with these functions with you in a while. Now, if you have a situation where your students are not able to join your classroom, you can also set it up on a second laptop with the help of a USB webcam, which you can position in such a way that whole class is being captured and the person can see it being streamed live. Right. So now, first thing you need to do is, of course, let me share with you some of the features it has. As you can see, there's a lot of what you call plans. All you need to do is sign up for the free account. Okay, so once you sign up for a free account, you can have up to 100 participants in each meeting free, and the meetings can be as long as you want. Earlier, free ones used to be only 40 minutes, but now you can enjoy all the features for as long as you want, right? But there's some limitations on storage. Uh, how much you can store. I think you can't record your videos, you can only live broadcast, but that can be done if you have a screen capturing software, so you can screen capture whatever you're broadcasting, or at the other end somebody can screen record it for you, right? So that later that can be used as a video lecture or something, recording of the conference. All right, so now first things first, let's go back to the uh, main page of the website. So here, so for those who have to create a new account, you can go here and click start for free. If you have already created an account, you can sign in, right? Otherwise, there are two options here. If you want to host a meeting, you click here. Your students will just click the join a meeting part. They just click go on join, and when they click on join, they will be given a just let me get there. They'll be giving you have to give them a meeting information, which is usually a meeting number or video URL. So later I'll show you how to generate both of them. So once they enter that, they have to I think choose a nickname. Encourage them to use their own names so that you know who they are. And then also sometimes it may ask for a pin if you set. So then they just key in the pin and they're in the meeting already. Okay, rest of the things are quite similar. So let's go back to the main page here. So for you, it will be sign in or host a meeting. Okay, I say go with sign in. Now, because I work for an educational institution, we have our own institutional subscription. So I will use that to log in. So here is mine. Uh, so I go for sign in here. I think from that place I could have signed in also, but then I won't be able to use my institutional login. So here it is. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I should be on the page already, right? So here are some functions, but I think most of this, because you don't have an institutional account, you won't be able to use. So for you, straightforward is either start a meeting or schedule a meeting. Scheduling a meeting means you plan a meeting ahead and then everybody can join on the same time. But I think both of them are pretty similar. You can start a meeting, just give your students the time. Let's say you're starting meeting at 9 o'clock, ask them to start signing in before 10 minutes before. That'll be 8:50, right? So you should start a meeting at 8:50 and everybody's there, so it's straightforward, right? If you have a personal room, right? For example, I have a personal room. I don't know whether for free version you get a personal room or not. If you do get, then you can just give them this address so they can go straight forward there at the appointed time. So I say start a meeting. So now here you got an option here, join from browser or download the desktop app. So if you're using your own laptop, then you download the desktop app. If you are using the SSOE version laptop, then you join from the browser because then you won't have to install anything, right? So I recommend using the app because it's much easier, but if you join from the browser, everything is pretty much the same. Okay, I'll use the app, but the interface should be quite similar. So here I launch the app. So here, so I this button, it says mute. So ask your students to mute first before joining, because you don't want them to come up and then the classroom have a lot of noise, right? So tell them to mute that, and only when they need to speak, then unmute themselves. Okay, so here's a start video. So when you start the video, then your picture will start appearing here. But right now, because I'm doing screen capturing, that's why my picture is not appearing here. Otherwise, my picture should appear. Okay, you start a meeting. So here it is. You're already in your room, right? So other people should already start hearing you. You can see the mic feature there, right? So when you do this, you're muting them. Now I'm unmuted, so I can speak. You should be able to hear me. Now here, I'm not able to show you the video function because as I said, I'm doing screen recording. But if you press this button, usually a small picture of yourself appears here. So that is what other people will be able to see. And then you have this function which is called screen capturing function. I mean screen sharing function, sorry. So when you click this, then you should be able to choose what screen you want to share. You can share the screen of the site, the pages that you're visiting, and then guide, let's say you are doing an SLX exercise, then you can share with them what are you doing on the website and what you want them to do. So you can do that too, or you can share your PowerPoint and share it as a content. So when I click this, done. So I'm already sharing this PowerPoint with them. So then my students should be able to see it. So if I put it in presentation mode, I can go through the whole presentation. If I move my mouse up, then I can see the stop sharing function or pause, right? You can mute yourself. You can actually, you won't be able to do that, but once we pay for it, I can record whatever's happening. I can see who are the participants in. Right now, there's nobody, right? And I can also chat with everyone, send chat messages or send chat messages to particular students. Students can also chat with you. So if they have any questions, they can raise via text, and or else if they want to speak, they can send you a message, teacher, I want to speak, and once you say yes, then they can unmute themselves and then speak to you. That way you don't have chaos. You can also annotate the screen, right? And actually you may be able to do some quick polling too, if I'm not wrong. It should be somewhere here. If I click there, I can't see it right now. So let's say I stop sharing. So I'll go back there, right? So that's in this panel, that's the participant, that's the chat function. I've stopped screen sharing. So when I click there, I have notes. You can lock a meeting. So if you lock a meeting, means nobody else can join you. Then you can check on the speaker, mic, and all the other settings. So these are the basic functions, right? So now, after explaining to you how to, what are the basic, what you can set up of Cisco Webex, now let me do a live demo. I'm using my mobile phone to record, so maybe the sound quality may not be so great, but let's see. Okay, so I sign in. Okay, this time you'll be able to see me because I'm not doing screen capturing, so I log in like that. So during this video, part of the video, I'll share with you the whole process. It's pretty quick. So I say start a meeting. I say Cisco Webex meeting. So now I say unmute, start a video. See, you can immediately see me there. So I say start a meeting. So the meeting is already started. Right, so now I want to invite my participants. So I'll go to the share part. Right, share my meeting window. So when I click this, I can see all the details of my meeting video, right? Now when I click this, I get the meeting information here. So here are all the information needed. So this part is the URL, this is the meeting number. Okay, so now let's look at my other computer setup here. Let me move the screen a bit. Okay. So now I'm showing you my second computer screen to see how it will look like at student mode. So student will click join, and when they click join, the page to join the meeting will appear. Do bear with me today, the internet is a bit slow. So here it says enter the meeting information. So the meeting number is 579 590 725. So they enter that and they'll be taken to this. Now this give them option of opening the Cisco meeting. So I'll just say open the desktop app. You can also join from the browser, as I said earlier. I'll let the app start. I hope I've installed the app here. Okay, here app starts. So here it is. It says the video is I turn the video on. Why is the video not? I think it's because the video right now, video source is my laptop, and my laptop is flipped down, so that's why it's not appearing, but generally it should. So as I said, encourage the students to mute. So once they mute, they join the class. So they should see it a bit like this, right? So let's see. So my students can see me there. So if you have a lot of students, they will all appear this way. They can monitor themselves here, right? So my video device currently is set to what you call my laptop, which is flipped down. That's why you don't see it. So I'm doing screen sharing so they can see whatever is happening on my screen. So I stop the screen sharing, then they go back to seeing me big. And since there's only one participant, they see it here. If there are many participants, then this place will flood here. Okay, so when that's the link. Now you want to chat, you click there and you can say hi, and it's hi to everyone. I can also say, remember I said you have raise hand function. So when students want to speak, they will raise hand, and then once you say, okay, you can speak through voice, then they can unmute their mic and start speaking. All right, so those are the features there. Students can also share their screen too. Like for example, I can choose to share, what can I share? I can choose to share my screen. It says share. So now everybody will start seeing that particular student's screen, as you can see, right? So everybody can see. If you let me turn this around here, everybody can see the other screen there. Yeah, so that's how students can share the screen and also talk about their work, and you can share the screen with them. So once the student is done screen sharing, they stop screen sharing and then they go back to the person, the lecturer's screen, right? So that's a quick way. And of course, you can many students can join in, and all of them, as I said, students should always keep their mic down until they raise a hand and teacher says yes, you can speak, right? And that's it. I hope you enjoy using Cisco Webex. It's a very good tool, and now it's free, so you can really benefit from it. Let me just take you back to the main screen here. Okay, here. So in the main screen, do remember to know the meeting number. You just need to create here meeting and say information, and then you get the meeting number here. The link is here. My link is long, so it doesn't populate here, but actually it is here, right? What else? You can also have a welcome message. It seems you can set a welcome message, but those are just, you update that and that will be the welcome message for the people, right? So that's it. Okay, here actually when you start a meeting, you can see the link here. You can send this link to your students, or here's the your meeting number. You can send that to your students. There are other ways to join too. They can dial from the host pin, but that is just too complicated. So just meeting number and URL, that's the easiest way to join. All right, have a good day. Bye bye.